In this video, we take a look behind the curtain of a creative process and the role that instinct, intuition, and trust can play. It's about David Lynch, his masterpiece series Twin Peaks, and the composer behind the music, Angelo Badalamenti. In my opinion, this video is part of modern music history. Badalamenti takes us into the process of how the Laura Palmer theme came to life, with David Lynch not on screen but very much present. Usually we don't get many chances to witness how music is actually created, and that's what makes this clip so valuable. It's a video I come back to often because it captures something essential, the magic of creating art together. So let's not waste any time, grab a coffee and let's dive in. So this is the setting. Angelo Badalamenti, known for his collaborations with David Lynch, is sitting at his instrument and tells a story. Before we go on, David Lynch is his own universe, Twin Peaks is his own universe, and so is the music of Angelo Badalamenti. Feel free to share in the comments how you first discovered it. Let's just share some inspiration, and now let's dive in.
This is the keyboard that all the major themes were created for Twin Peaks. It's an old Fender Rhodes and kind of beat up. And David would sit right over here, right to the right of me, and we would put a little cassette just about over here on this keyboard, just keep it in record and just keep it playing. David would sit here and I'd say, well, what do you see, David? Just talk to me.
Badalamenti is in the studio with David Lynch. They're sitting at the instrument, this kind of beat-up Fender Rhodes. From my experience as a film composer, I can say this is the purest way to work. Sitting together at the instrument. No phone calls, no briefing emails, no distant, annoying Zoom meetings can replace that. You need to feel the person, the flow, the room, especially when catching an idea. The temperature in the room, the energy between you. There's one person with a vision and the other with the ability to translate that vision into their own language, in this case music. And that's how the story begins. A story Badalamenti tells so beautifully. So they're in the studio and Badalamenti turns to David Lynch and says, "What do you see? Talk to me."
And David would say, "Okay, Angelo, we're in a dark woods now. And there's a soft wind blowing through some sycamore trees. And there's a moon out, and there's some animal sounds in the background. And you can hear the hoot of an owl. And you're in the dark woods. You know, just get me into that beautiful darkness with the soft wind." And I started playing. Would say,
"This is just beautiful. Just listen to this vivid language. David Lynch knows exactly what he wants, what he sees in his fantasy, and how to describe it exactly. There's no footage yet, no images, but with his words alone he sets the entire mood. And the way Angelo Badalamenti responds to that is wonderful, with this wonderful tender, dark motive in C minor. Forever, but let's go on.
And David would say, "Angelo, that's great. I love that. That's a good mood, but can you play it slower?" And I'd say, "Slower, David? Okay." And I'd go. He says, "That's it. That's a good tempo. Just keep it going slow like that." Just keep that going for a while. And in David's mind, you can just see that he was visualizing the description that he envisioned.
The description that he envisioned, a wonderful moment. Badalamenti comes up with this idea, and David Lynch is obviously an instant fan. It's It's kind of a perfect fit. Lynch immediately trusts the musical idea, slows it down just like a conductor would do, and with that, the foundation of the iconic Laura Palmer theme is born. What I find wonderful, you can really feel the magic of this creative moment. Ideas are flowing, there's a deep level of mutual understanding, and Badalamenti keeps playing while Lynch starts arranging the pictures in his mind.
Then he would say, okay, Angelo, now we got to make a change, because from behind a tree in the back of the woods, there's this very lonely girl. Her name is Laura Palmer, and it's very sad, but get something that matches her. And I just segued into this.
They're still deep in the scene and in the mood. The theme keeps playing and David Lynch describes how the scene evolves, giving Badalamenti the impulse to keep developing the music. And the way he picks it up and seamlessly segues into the next part is just incredibly beautiful. It shows what a remarkable composer Badalamenti was, what a music vocabulary and what a sensitivity to bring exactly the right idea at exactly the right moment.
And I just segued into this. And he'd say, well, that's it. It's very beautiful. I could see her. And she's walking towards the camera and she's coming closer. Just keep building it. Just keep building it. And she's getting close. Now reach some kind of climax. And I would go, and he said, oh, that's it. Oh, that's so beautiful. Angelo.
That's beautiful, yeah.
Oh, that's tearing my heart out. I love that. Just keep that going. Now, she's starting to leave.
She's starting to leave. So this, for me, this is the best part, an absolute magical moment in how Badalamenti develops the music. So he moves from this dark C minor to C major to E major to F minor and then to C major. And the way he colors the harmony from dark to light, but never too bright, always with this kind of mysterious, slightly morbid texture, and then with this beautiful moment of resolution. It's one of the most stunning build-ups I've ever heard in film music. And the way he tells the story, you're fully immersed in Twin Peaks, in the scene, and in this beautiful moment between David Lynch and Badalamenti.
Fall down, keep falling. Keep falling, keep falling. Now go back into the dark woods. That's it. Keep going. Just keep it going. Very quiet and mysterious. David got up, he gave me a big hug. He said, Angelo, that's Twin Peaks.
That's Twin Peaks. So much comes together in this moment. The concept of the scene, the way David Lynch shares his vision, so open, so sensitive, and yet so precise. And the way Badalamenti responds with creativity, openness, and brilliance. And how this mutual respect between two artists creates a flow and leads to this incredible piece of music. It's just wonderful. And the best part is still to come.
I said, okay, David, I'll go home and I'll work on it. He said, Angelo, don't do a thing and don't change a signal note. I see Twin Peaks. And that's how it was done.
And that's intuition and complete trust. Trust in the moment they just shared. Trust in the music Badalamenti played, seemingly pulled out of thin air. And trust in the instincts. There is no, let's sleep on it and see how it feels tomorrow. No, this is it. This is Twin Peaks. What a beautiful story. This little video is a true gem. It's so uplifting because it captures that magic which is so essential in the process of creating art together. Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments. You don't have to be a Twin Peaks or David Lynch fan to enjoy this. My coffee's empty, but if you're up for another one, feel free to check out my other videos, and see you back here soon, and stay curious.